Bienvenidos al canal. Welcome back to the channel. It is RDG Ricky. Today we're going to talk about the Christian McCaffrey contract, the situation revolving that, my opinion on that. But just before we get to that point, guys, do me a favor. Appreciate all the support I've been getting. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're a return, keep supporting me. I appreciate all that you guys do. It is awesome. I love talking about sports, and without you guys watching these videos, what's the point of even doing them, right? Before, like I said, I get going, let's listen to my jam quick. Blah. Christian McCaffrey, my man Moneybags McCaffrey should be the new name. He was just crowned as the highest paid running back in NFL history with his contract at $16 million a year average for 4 years. Well deserved, I should say. Let's get that out of the way. This guy has earned every penny he is about to make with this contract. Christian McCaffrey has been the cornerstone of that offense since he's been drafted. I just want to spew out a couple numbers here that absolutely boggled my mind today as I was thinking about what I'm going to say to you guys before, in my opinion. So I want to read this off because I want to make sure I'm correct and giving factual information. Christian McCaffrey has back-to-back 100-catch seasons and over 4,000 total yards. He's got 37 touchdowns combined. Those are big numbers, especially for a running back. Let's not talk about it lightly, because it's not light. His first 3 NFL seasons, let's compare him to other former NFL players, right? In rushing yards, and this is for his first 3 seasons in the league, 2,920 yards. Marcus Allen in the same span had 2,879 yards. Christian McCaffrey, receiving yards, 2,523. Marvin Harrison, 2,478. Yards from scrimmage, Christian McCaffrey, 5,443. Barry Sanders, 5,391. Receptions, Christian McCaffrey, 303. DeAndre Hopkins, 239. Boy, those numbers are absolutely monstrous. They are, without a doubt, monstrous, especially for the running back position. Christian McCaffrey is great. He is beyond great. He is elite. He is, in my opinion, it's very easy that he is the best running back in football right now. And I don't even think there's a question. Now, there's always a good and a bad side of things, right? While I like Christian McCaffrey as a player, I love him. Fantasy. That's who I wanted in my fantasy league last year, but I couldn't. He drafted. He was number 1 overall to a lot of teams. I was a dummy and picked Alvin Kamara because I loved him as well, and he just did not have the season that Christian McCaffrey did, as we all know. I can compare this to the Buffalo Bills in that when the Buffalo Bills traded for LaShawn McCoy. When LaShawn McCoy was traded from the Philadelphia Eagles to the Buffalo Bills, man, was I excited. And there's no doubt, there was no hiding my excitement. I was in the clouds about it, to be honest. You could see the guy was elite in the league, right? LaShawn McCoy was awesome. And the Buffalo Bills, because of LaShawn McCoy, they led the league in rushing for many years. They were tops of the league at the minimum. And this is where I'm going to get into what could be the bad. While LaShawn McCoy had a terrific running game, terrific line to help him out, and the offense centered around him, while leading the league in many statistical categories. It still didn't result to many wins for the Buffalo Bills. I heard the argument made that last year, without Christian McCaffrey, the Panthers were lucky to win 4 or 5 games. Well, how many more wins would they have gotten without him? I'm not going to say, I mean, the number would probably be lower. The number would probably be lower, correct? But let's look at the big picture here. In today's league, it has been shown over the last couple seasons, paying the running back the big money is a no-no. It has become the norm to draft yourself a young stud and get 80% of the production at 20% of the cost. Now you may be thinking, man, but it's still Christian McCaffrey, still a Sean McCoy in his prime. Yes, you are right. But look at what has been transpiring over the league over the last couple seasons. The likes of David Johnson, the likes of Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon. That's just to name a few examples. LaShawn McCoy, where he was pretty much not even having any playing time with the Kansas City Chiefs. My point is, I love Christian McCaffrey as the player. He is an awesome player. And as a Panthers fan, I feel it. And I feel why I'm going to probably catch heat for saying what I'm saying. Christian McCaffrey really is a freaking beast. There's no denying it. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, that move, as far as the outside looking in for the Carolina Panthers. And I think it's basically for one reason only. Yeah, you may have the cap money to spend on that. But it just seems like the Carolina Panthers are blowing shit up. And they're in a rebuild process. Now, I get it if you want to get some weapons for your young quarterback that you plan on drafting. You know, you got Teddy Bridgewater in there. I know you want to probably compliment him. And this could be a great investment. But I'm talking about purely on what history shows in the recent past. Like I said, paying these guys can be a big mistake, leave you with cap ramifications, and can really screw you in the long run when you're trying to add around your team. When it's come time to pay the quarterback the big money, look at the Cowboys. Kind of strapped themselves a little bit. They haven't paid Dak yet. I know he got franchise tag. He hasn't gotten paid yet. And you know, that's just my thing with it, man. You're going to rebuild, and if you're looking at it like this, if you're the front office of the Panthers and you want to re-sign Christian McCaffrey for the near future, and as long as, in my opinion, you're not thinking that is the way for you guys to win consistently, I don't like it for the Carolina Panthers. Yes, Christian McCaffrey is going to put up his numbers. And there's no doubt he's going to be elite for at least a couple more years. 2 to 3, who knows more. You know, he could be a lot more. I could be wrong. But if that is your recipe for success in the near future, I don't like it as a fan. I just don't like it. And I'm going to always reference the Buffalo Bills because that's my team. I don't think it's a coincidence that once the Buffalo Bills move on from LaShawn McCoy and decide to go a little bit more pass heavy, that they had the best season they've had in a long time that resulted in a playoff berth. I don't think it's any mistake. Yeah, they made it in 18 with Tyrod and LaShawn McCoy, but that was very fluky. The Buffalo Bills in 2019 made it on their own. They deserved that playoff berth. When it's all said and done, only time will tell what this contract will mean for the Carolina Panthers. I love the player. You got the money, sign the guy. It's hard to not want this guy on your organization to sell jerseys, make revenue. I get it. But as a long-term thing, I don't necessarily think it was the smartest thing the Carolina Panthers could do, to be honest with you. I really don't. But I wouldn't be mad if I was proved wrong because, like I said, I love Christian McCaffrey. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, do me the favor, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and stay tuned for our challenge season video part 2. We'll be filming this weekend, guys. Appreciate y'all. See ya.